Mastering ISO 17021. ISO 17021 is the secret to unlocking operational excellence. What is the purpose and scope of ISO 17021, and in what ways does its implementation contribute to achieving operational excellence within its certified organizations? The sweet taste of operational excellence. It's a pursuit that gets my blood pumping, and I've had the privilege of witnessing its transformative power firsthand. Let me take you on a journey, one that'll give you a glimpse into the world of ISO 17021 and how its implementation can elevate an organization to dizzying heights. I recall working with a manufacturing firm, let's call it Prodigy Incorporated, which was struggling to find its footing in a highly competitive market. Their quality control processes were lackluster, leading to a high rate of defects and a plummeting customer satisfaction rate. The writing was on the wall. If they didn't shape up, they'd be shipping out. That's when I stepped in, armed with the potent tool of ISO 17021. My first order of business was to get under the skin of the organization, to understand the DNA that drove their decisions and behaviors. I spent countless hours in meetings, on the shop floor, and in one-on-one sessions, asking pointed questions, and more importantly, listening intently to the responses. What I discovered was a culture of complacency, where processes were treated as sacred cows, and deviations from the norm were viewed with suspicion. It was time to shake things up, to introduce a dose of constructive tension into the system. I facilitated a series of workshops where we mapped out the existing quality control processes, and then, with a critical eye, dissected them to identify areas ripe for improvement. The team was initially hesitant, but as we delved deeper, they began to see the flaws, the inefficiencies, and the opportunities for growth. The game changer was when we started to focus on the customer. What did they want? What were their pain points? How could we, as an organization, deliver value that would make them loyal advocates? This mindset shift was the catalyst for a profound transformation. The team began to see themselves as custodians of the customer experience, rather than mere cogs in a production machine. Now, here's where ISO 17021 came into play. We used its guidelines to develop a robust quality management system, one that was built on the principles of risk-based thinking, leadership, and continuous improvement. We created a culture of empowerment, where employees were encouraged to take ownership of their work, to identify areas for improvement, and to implement changes that would drive efficiency and effectiveness. The results were nothing short of astonishing. Defect rates plummeted, customer satisfaction soared, and the organization began to reap the benefits of operational excellence. But what struck me most was the change in the team's demeanor. They walked taller, with a sense of pride and purpose, knowing that they were part of something bigger than themselves. As I look back on that journey, I'm reminded that operational excellence is not just about implementing a standard or achieving a certification. It's about creating a mindset, a culture that's obsessed with delivering value, with continuous improvement, and with making a difference in the lives of customers. It's a journey that requires empathy, creativity, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. In the world of ISO 17021, operational excellence is not a destination. It's a pursuit, a relentless drive to be better, to innovate, and to make a dent in the universe. And that, my friends, is the secret to achieving greatness. The purpose and scope of ISO 17021 is to provide a set of requirements for conformity assessment bodies, specifically certification bodies, to ensure that they operate in a competent, consistent, and impartial manner. This standard focuses on the management system of certification bodies, requiring them to establish, implement, maintain, and continually improve their management system to ensure the quality and credibility of their certification services. The implementation of ISO 17021 contributes significantly to achieving operational excellence within certified organizations in several ways. Firstly, it enables certification bodies to establish a robust management system that is focused on customer satisfaction, continual improvement, and risk-based thinking. This helps them to identify and manage risks, opportunities, and objectives, which in turn enhances their overall performance and credibility. Secondly, ISO 17021 promotes operational excellence by requiring certification bodies to establish clear roles, responsibilities, and authorities within their organizations. This ensures that all personnel involved in the certification process understand their duties and are competent to perform them, thereby reducing errors and improving the quality of certification services. Thirdly, the standard emphasizes the importance of impartiality, independence, and confidentiality in the certification process. This ensures that certification bodies make unbiased decisions, free from any commercial or financial pressures, and maintain the confidentiality of sensitive information. This, in turn, enhances the trust and confidence of stakeholders in the certification process. Fourthly, ISO 17021 requires certification bodies to establish a process for continual improvement, which involves monitoring and measuring their performance, identifying areas for improvement, and implementing corrective actions. This leads to a culture of continuous learning and improvement, where certification bodies are driven to optimize their processes, reduce errors, and enhance customer satisfaction. Fifthly, the implementation of ISO 17021 enables certification bodies to demonstrate their competence and capability to deliver high-quality certification services. This is achieved through the accreditation process, where an independent third-party auditor assesses the certification body's management system against the requirements of ISO 17021. This provides assurance to stakeholders that the certification body has the necessary competence, impartiality, and credibility to deliver reliable and trustworthy certification services. Sixthly, ISO 17021 promotes operational excellence by requiring certification bodies to establish a process for handling complaints and appeals. This ensures that any concerns or disputes are addressed in a fair, transparent, and timely manner, which helps to maintain customer satisfaction and build trust in the certification process. Seventhly, the standard emphasizes the importance of maintaining accurate and reliable records, including records of certification decisions, audit reports, and complaints. This ensures that certification bodies can provide evidence of their certification activities, which is essential for maintaining the integrity and credibility of the certification process. Lastly, ISO 17021 contributes to operational excellence by promoting a culture of transparency, accountability, and openness within certification bodies. This is achieved through the implementation of clear and transparent policies, procedures, and processes, which are accessible to all stakeholders. This, in turn, enhances the trust and confidence of stakeholders in the certification process and maintains the integrity of the certification scheme. In conclusion, the implementation of ISO 17021 is essential for achieving operational excellence within certified organizations. By establishing a robust management system, promoting impartiality and independence, ensuring continual improvement, demonstrating competence and capability, handling complaints and appeals, maintaining accurate records, and promoting transparency and accountability, certification bodies can deliver high-quality certification services that are trusted and respected by stakeholders.